Now that finally the iPadOS 26 public beta is finally out, I can tell you more about it as I have been using it for over 1 month now. The update brought loads of new features like the new liquid glass feature, how you can customize your wallpaper and your home screen, and many more for productivity. So let's get started and let's see what Apple brought new to the table. The first of all features you can see when you first open your iPad is this new display or this new liquid glass. As you can see now on your home screen or on your lock screen to be more exact, you now have this liquid glass feature. Your clock, you can now maximize it or minimize it to whatever size you want, and it's a little bit laggy because I am still in the developer beta, but I think if you get the public beta it will be less laggy, and you can customize your lock screen clock to be whatever size you want. You can even customize the lock screen itself to have it in these new glass colors or in the previous solid ones that we had before, and you can choose from whatever ones you have right here and whatever one suits you best. Moving on to the iPad, when you open it, as you can see, the dock is also now different because it's more translucent, right? And if we open like a search feature, the keyboard is also has some translucency. As you can see for yourself, I can see the dock underneath it, and the same with this search bar. Honestly, I do think it's great, but we can also put the new liquid glass theme on the home screen itself just by tapping and holding, going to edit, pressing on customize. Then we have here the clear option. The clear option is honestly not too bad. It will remove the colors of all of the icons and make it in this new clear theme of liquid glass, but we can also customize it just by pressing edit again on customize. Then we have here like dark, tinted, or light, and you can choose whatever suits you best. Honestly, the light one is the best one, but I will leave it out for today. And before I skip, as you can see, also the widgets will turn translucent, and it's not too bad in my opinion. Moving on to productivity and how that has changed the iPad. Now on the iPad, when we open any application, let's see the files manager right here, we can customize it to whatever size we want, and that's a new feature of the iPadOS 26. We can have it in full screen or we can minimize it to fit our needs. And we are not constrained to one application. We can open as many applications as we want. Like with the files application, I can open iMovie, I can open Spotify, and I can open Safari, and they are all opened at the same time. If I just minimize one of them, all of them will appear to me. If you use the previous Stage Manager, you already know that this update is much better than the previous one because Stage Manager was honestly just awful. And with this iPadOS 26 public beta, I can even throw applications to the outside to have more space on the screen itself. Now let's maximize the files application and talk more about, because they did some changes on it as well. Now on the files application, we can even customize folders and how they look just by tapping and holding onto them. Then we can have customized right here. We can put an icon to each folder, and we can even put some emojis if we want, and we can change the colors of them. That's not it, because we can even pin them, as you can see right here, to the dock just by tapping and holding onto the folder itself. As you can see for yourself, you can just press on add to, and from here you can keep it to the dock or to the favorite as you want. Even the settings application got some change, as you can see for yourself. Look at how different it now looks, and it's much easier to navigate. And we can even, like as you can see yourself, the liquid glass is like right here, even in the settings application. When you hold onto it, it looks very nice in my opinion. Now also in applications, when I open them in full screen and even in not full screen, we now have the new menu bar just like we have on the Mac, like the MIM for Mac mini that I have right here. On the Mac, like we have now many options that we can choose just by tapping on each one of them, and you will get all of the available options and settings for the applications that you have open. Just like you can also have it center, or you can even move the size to whatever side you want on the iPad home screen. So these were some of the best features of the public iPadOS 26 in my opinion. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my channel because I have loads of other videos on my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.